Hey guys, I'm back for the week 5 of the MPL. Chelseadras are back, and we are facing the Oregon Ducklets against JohnnyGB Good. So really tough matchup. And I did prep, however, quite a bunch. I knew Mega Medicham was going to be an issue, so I was very surprised. He led with the Medicham, but I guess we both really wanted to Mega Evolve on turn 1. I do believe that we both have base 100 speed, so this would always be a tie. I almost brought Protect here, but I also felt like Sunny Day was important because he has a Rain Core behind the Mega Medicham, so I know I take a fake out, and then here I was not looking to risk the speed tie, although in the end I apparently decided to do it. I instead go for the Roost, and he brings in his Pelipper without the Rain. So that was really weird to see. Johnny told me afterwards that he definitely misbred his Pokemon to not include the Rain ability, but then here's the Medicham back. I brought Blissey to soak up anything he tried to do. I was not expecting the U-turn, and so here I know Charizard is probably my best and only answer to the Medicham. If he breathes his switch, he could predict it properly, but instead he goes for a Drain Punch. I was expecting the high jump kick, which is only less safe, but it works out in the end because we are able to win the speed tie presumably, and then go for a Fire Blast KO. So at this point I'm feeling really good. My Sunlight does fade, but our Carving does come in. I really want to Roost. I want to keep this Charizard healthy, especially because I assumed the Carving would be his Stealth Rocker, and then I can set up the Sun again, and there's a Stealth Rock indeed. I can set up the Sun again with Sunny Day and then pressure the Carving with Solar Beam. So there's the Sunny Day move. I brought this in order to try and battle it out against the Pelipper, which I assume would be switching in quite a bit against my Charizard, but in the end, he didn't have the right ability. So I go for Solar Beam. I'm gonna do a bunch of damage. He did set up a Reflect, which is annoying to deal with. We do see a Light Screen, which means the Carving will survive another Solar Beam. And I'm assuming he has a Rock type move, but Carving is so weak that I'm pretty sure I can survive this. He does indeed stay in. He goes for Fire Gem. Perhaps I got too greedy there with my Fire Blast. Maybe a Sunny Day could have knocked out the Carving and I would have saved all of this damage. But I do decide to Roost here because by going for the Roost, I eliminate my Flying weakness, and therefore Power Gem does a lot less damage, and the burn will slowly whittle the Carving down, and I am burning turns of both Reflect and Light Screen, so that's pretty good. The Kingdra does decide to come in though, and the predicted Roost. I do have Defog on my Flygon, so I'm hoping I can remove the rocks. Eventually the Sunlight does fade here, and I am forced to switch out. I do go into my Blissey. I'm not sure what type of Kingdra this is, but he doubles out, predicting my switch into a Mimikyu. So this is where the clutch part of the battle is going to come in. I know Mimikyu is physical based, but I'm hoping that I can Toxic this guy so that he can't set up like forever, but the Toxic misses, and that's gonna come into play pretty badly. Later on here I panicked because of the miss. I definitely should have just clicked Toxic again. The battle would have been completely different, but I got into my Lycanroc. I do have Sucker Punch to break the disguise, but at +4 Mimikyu is a really big threat. Now keep in mind that if the Toxic was dealing some damage to this Mimikyu, it would be sitting at like 85 or 90% now, plus no disguise, so I could have easily just switched out, or I lose the Lycanroc, but then I could just bring in my Flygon and use my Choice Banded Earthquake in order to knock out the Mimikyu. However, now it's a roll. It's completely a roll on whether I can survive or whether he can survive the Earthquake. I do believe it was a roll, better than 50-50 on my end, but the Mimikyu does end up surviving. And without a big hitter, with rocks up and without any priority left, I now realize that, and without Focus Sash and Missile Exam, I now realize that there's nothing that I can do to counter this Mimikyu anymore. So another sweep against us. I feel like the battle could have been really good if I didn't miss that Toxic. It could have been really close. And I was in a really good position after he lost the Mega Medicham to my Mega Charizard. I felt like we were in a really good spot there. But unfortunately, that 15% chance of missing from Toxic, from Fire Blast, just keeps taking us down here. So yeah, we see Mimikyu's exclusive GX move take down our Blissey here. It's a really funny animation, and seeing it in HD is really, really cool. So yeah, there's literally nothing I have that can deal with the Mimikyu now. My plan was to set up like Sticky Web and pressure the Medicham and make sure it was slower, but it just never came down to that. At +4, Mimikyu is such a big threat, such a good Pokemon, and there was just nothing that we could do up to here. Nothing will survive the Shadow Sneak, even though I have full on Nerf faster. The priority move at +4 is just way too much, and our Charizard goes down as well. I believe without Stealth Rocks, this match would have been closer because my Charizard might have survived that hit. But if Flygon had taken down the Mimikyu, then it would have been Flygon, Alakazam, Blissey, Galvantula, and Charizard against Kingdra, No Rain Pelipper, the Skuntank, and a really whittled down Carbink. So I feel like that battle was probably going to be ours. So the Toxic, really unfortunate, but it is the game we play. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're still looking for that first win. I'm hoping to not finish the season 0-7. But I do really want to show that I'm committed to getting my games in, even if they're a little bit late sometimes, and to show that, like, I mean, like, all the games, there's that one key turn where either I make a wrong prediction, or in this case, the miss, where the whole battle changes because of that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep supporting the Chelseadras as we look for that first win. I now just realized that you guys can't actually see me. Here I am. I was watching the video, so I was not watching the recording screen. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next week for another Chelseadra battle. Bye-bye.